Alrighty people, good morning, we are live. It is Saturday morning, the 10th of April, the time is just 5 past 11. This is SirToshi's Bitcoin chart show. This is where we find out what all the movers and shakers are doing and basically find out what's up with what is going down in the space. This is the Bitcoin forecast, the strength of the system, the health of the network. So without further ado, let's just jump straight into these figures. Exciting times at the moment, people. Here we go. Oh, number go up on Preve there. Top left of the screen, 274. And according to CoinDance, it's 269. Still, $270. That's looking pretty good. Hash rate 0.5%. Holding strong, liking that. Hash rate on Bcrash, a 666 number. That's ominous. 1.2% for Bcrash, 89.2% for Corecoin. Network nodes 1.9% for Bitcoin. That's up from 1.8. Closing in on to 2%. Good stuff. Shout out to Keith Fellows and Stubbsug in the house already. Thanks very much for joining me. Network nodes on Bcrash 8.3. Corecoin 89.8. Transactions. Look at this. Look at this. And I'll tell you why this is significant in just a second. Look at this. Transactions, Bitcoin 35.3. Transactions on Bcrash 33.9. And Corecoin 30.9. But look at the block size. Bitcoin absolutely smashing it. 82.7. 6.1 for Bcrash and 11.2 for Corecoin. Now let's just go look at these transactions here. So transactions basically don't mean shit. You know, it's the data flow through the chain that is the value. Transactions will just simply follow utility, and it's the data that's the utility. So talking about Bcrash with 33.9% of the transactions, take a look at this. Look at this. This is something that Roy Murphy just posted, where he was inquiring about Bcrash transactions. So he said here, I've got your email here. I'm guessing you're the same Roy Murphy who posted this tweet. I don't have Twitter, so we're sending an email reply. Yes, about 90% of Bcrash transactions are made by noise.cash. No, they're not fake. We have about 140,000 users, some independent proof here, if you want. Since we have launched this project 3 months ago, there's a detailed explanation on how our tipping system works, why we use 400 wallets, etc., and it has been online for some time. Currently, Noise.cash creates about 300,000 transactions per day, but each of these is an integration between two real users of Noise.cash. Okay, there are duplicate accounts. Sure, there are some cheating on. There's some cheating going on, but it's not that we cheat. It's our it's our users trying to cheat us to get more money for themselves. Around 70,000 users get this. Around 70,000 users give or get these tips daily, about 9 tips per day. Since each tip creates 2 on-chain transactions, that's 17,000 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 9, which is 300,000 transactions daily. This number will likely experience a dip in the future because the SPA has gotten out of hand. Lately, Noise.cash, and we need to ban like 90% active users, which would mean that 10% will get 10 times bigger fee tips, which leads to bigger tips in smaller numbers. Again, none of this is really in secret information, and we have publicly explained many times how it works and why it works this way. We asked quite a few times our users whether they maybe want some batching to pay less fees for consolidation, but they are against it because they think it's fun to hear the wallets bleep every time they get a tip. It's Bcrash, the simple things in life. I don't know about the 91.7%, but some users calculate that we have accounted for 88% of transactions in March. So our internal data shows that, we're about 90% of daily transactions. 90% of daily transactions, and they need to ban 90% of their active users, and it's just tipping. So we've got 17,000 users, like multiply that by 2, multiplied by 9 tips daily. It's bullshit. It's absolute bullshit. So, you know, we're looking at these figures here, and it's like, a transaction's 38.9. It's bollocks. There's no value in those transactions whatsoever. Wouldn't expect anything less. Absolute total shitcoin. But in the meantime, just for a bit of fun then, remember, so most of this data is probably from noise.cash because these shitcoiners love to hear their wallets bleeping. So just for fun, we'll just let Roger explain why it is I call it Bcrash, because Roger calls it Bcrash himself. Take a listen to this when it comes up. Open that. Give this a few seconds. Here we go. Come on, Roger, bring it on.
And we're going to really spread Bitcoin Crash across the entire country here in Antigua.
There it is. So, I mean, it's utter bullshit. Look at the BTC.com 3.1. Yeah, and again, most of that will probably be like noise.cash. You know, it's just absolute bollocks. And then on CoreCoin, again, you know, let's just have a little bit of... should we get revved up by Michael Saylor's enthusiasm about big blocks? Take the floor, Michael Saylor.
I like Bitcoin the way it is. In fact, I love Bitcoin the way it is. And the way it's currently constructed, it is possible to put all $250 trillion of monetary energy in big blocks of encrypted energy on the blockchain.
Is that right? Well, we'll see if you've got any big blocks there this morning, shall we, Michael? 1.3, 1.4, 1.5. I think that'll be it for CoreCoin. Look at that. They're your big blocks, Michael. 1.5 megabytes of data. Good luck with that, mate. Right, and in the meantime, let's check out what is going on with Bitcoin. Look at these. This is awesome. See, look, this is steady. This is genuine volume. So good to see Mempool Norpool on there. 5 megabytes, 2 bytes. Oh, Tau with a small block, 2 megabytes. Hathor, look at that, 160 kilobytes. Stealing those small blocks from those shitcoiners so they don't get the block reward. 6, 3, 5, 8, 3, 2, 4, 14, 15, 28, 38, 32, 33, 16, 34. Remember, these shitcoiners think that the network shits itself at 22 megabytes. What a joke. Oh yeah, here we go. So this is hash rate bar network again. Say it with me. Hash rate follows price, follows value, follows utility, follows creativity, initiative, and intelligence. When you are intelligent and you have creativity initiative, you can make something useful. When something useful, it then creates value. When it creates value, it can then develop a price. When it develops a price, it can then be measured against the cost of other goods and services and used as a medium of exchange. Boom. There we go. Proof of work by network, CoreCoin Bcrash. They will literally just stop overnight one day. Like Ponzi schemes, when they collapse, like they may take years to build up. I think Bernie Madoff ran his Ponzi scheme for, I don't know, like over 10 years. You know, but when it crashed overnight. That's what's going to happen here. People say, oh, it's been around for 10 years. So what? There is no fundamental value. BTC has not been around for 10 years. BTC was socially engineered and taken over by Blockstream on the 1st of August 2017. So 4 years. And if people don't believe me, we'll just let Samson Mao admit that very thing right now. Take the floor, Samson Mao.
Bitcoin was created by the central bankers that enslave you today. It is their scapegoat.
How do you answer those, Max and Stacey?
I think the evidence is clear that they do not control it. There's 10 years, almost 11 years now of track record.
Yeah, Blockstream controls it. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Who does?
Blockstream.
Oh.
All right.
I was looking at you when I said that.
Yeah, I'm a block. I have a spy. I'm one of the spies. No. So this, it's an interesting. Now that there's.
It certainly is interesting now that there's a bear, Max. Oh dear. Honestly, shitcoiners, you got to laugh. You've got to laugh. Endless entertainment. Bcrush Bitcoin hash rate, Bcrush Bitcoin proof of work. It is 68.7% thousand times. Oh, let's just say it again. 68,000 times. In fact, 68,726 times cheaper to transact on Bitcoin than Coolcoin, which is more than 10 times cheaper than Bcrush. Look, it's getting cheaper and cheaper and cheaper. Look, that's awesome. That is fantastic. Loving that. It's currently 3.6% more profitable to mine on BTC. Just shows you the demand for Bitcoin, because BTC's Coolcoin is a load of shit. And it's 2.1% more profitable to mine on Coolcoin than Bcrush. But that's because Hathor's on there spoiling their party, and Bcrush is a load of shit anyway. Daily average Bitcoin block size went over. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That looks to me like it's found a new level. Yeah, that's showing you the increase in the size of the chain. That's awesome. Loving seeing that. I love looking at these charts every day. You know, it gives me something to do, see progress and all that. Daily Bitcoin transactions by network. Again, noise.cash, absolute crap. You know, they're fudging the figures. Daily Bitcoin transactions per block by network. Again, Bcrush fudging the figures, but Bitcoin's winning there. Fees USD. Bitcoin winning. Fees SirToshi's. Well, yeah, that will come down with volume anyway, and nobody's using Bcrush. It's all that bullshit tipping app. Come on, CoinDance. Here we go. Oh, look at this. Daily accumulated Bitcoin blockchain growth by network. I mean, this is it. Like, I honestly think, what, we're now Saturday, you know what, Sunday, Monday, like, you know, it's going to be close. It's going to be close. I mean, it's still got, I mean, it's early Saturday, really. You know, Sunday, Monday. I reckon we'll be knocking on the door by Monday. You know, maybe surpass them by, you know, what, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, maybe. It's going to be close. I think there's like a week in it. That is it. I think we'll get there within a week. That's what I think. So this is where the gossip is. This is where the politics is. You can see it all. You see it all in front of your very eyes. Global hash rate 7 days. Global hash rate 24 hours. That should probably match Coolcoin here. Yeah, pretty much almost identical this morning. Looking for the TAL. There is no TAL on there whatsoever. And Bcrush. Yep, Hathor on there, just spoiling the party for no other reason other than sheer spite. Absolutely hilarious. And look at this. Ooh, look, via BTC and BTC.com, still desperate for a piece of the action. Desperate for a piece of the action. It'd be a shame we can't see SV Pool or Matterpool in there, but you know, these two shitcoin enterprises still wanting some. SV Pool turning up the heat for whatever reason. Gesturing maybe, who knows. But the whole reason for this is to push the shorts off the chain so they can no longer suppress the price, which we will look at now. Let's have a little look here. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that price. Look. And these shitcoin traders have still got their short positions of 87% short. They are going to get absolutely wrecked. They have no idea what's coming. Stay away from these effing shitcoiners. They have no clue. Because all they give a shit about is number go up. And, you know, number go up is, oh, yeah, just keep pumping that balloon. Yeah, just keep pumping up that bubble. You know, the whole point is that, you know, a bubble, you know, the bubble looks bigger than its actual mass. When you pop it, there is nothing there. That's what it's all about. This is real value. Because Bitcoin is the only network that has any real value in it. Because all the others are centralized pieces of garbage. And Bitcoin is the only one that scales. You know, none of these douchebags have got any clue of what it is. So, yeah. Shitcoin dirty traders, you can eat my shorts. Yeah, we'll be seeing ya. Huh. Let's have a look at the Bitcoin chain, the global Bitcoin chain working live in front of our eyes. For any newbies, the vertical rectangular blocks at the top moving across the screen are the transactions being recognized by the nodes on the network. Below that are the transaction generators. Then we've got the transaction ID, the input, the output, the total output, the type, and the op return. Whoa! Movement all of a sudden. 5 transactions per second. We got below that is the mempool, which is where the transactions are then stored in order to be competed for and processed by the miners and payment processors in order to create a block, put the transactions within a block, and then put the block on the blockchain, which is when they're rewarded with the Coinbase data, otherwise known as the block reward, otherwise known as freshly minted Bitcoin. Chain looking all right this morning, chugging away nicely. Let's have a look at charts, see if there's any movers and shakers here. Don't think there will be, but yeah, D Drive hasn't really moved. But still Peer Games and Twitch battling out for second and third. TDXP app in the mix. And Centby still at 14. We'll just keep an eye on, keep tabs on that. BitInfo charts, let's have a look at this. So Core Coin 8.8, Bitcoin 8.9. Ha! Having it. And Bcrash 9.9, and then we know it's all noise.cash. Absolute crap. And we know that XRP and Ethereum, again, mostly wash trading and just shitcoining. Utter shitcoining. For any newbies watching this, you can compare shitcoins across the top. We're going to go to the metrics on the left-hand side, transactions. We'll do 3 years and then log, and you can see Bitcoin in all its glory if you are an intelligent investor. That's all. I mean, look, it's just so blatantly obvious. You know, number go up, that's it. You know, absolutely amazing. Scaling test network, any movers this morning? Doesn't look like it. The biggest block was a 91 megabyte block on the mainnet in the last 24 hours. But we still got 14,775 is the highest transactions per second rate registered on the scaling test network, which runs parallel to the mainnet. Shows you what it's capable of. Very good. Trends.cash, movers and shakers. Look at this. TDXP are absolutely rinsing it with 64.8% of apps ranking by money spent. Absolutely macking it. Absolutely macking it. City on chain on there with 1.3. But apps ranking by performed action. Again, so you know, we 90% we don't know what these are. So it suggests to me that I think it's large corporations testing the network is what I suspect. Because the only ones I recognise on here, I mean, Run is up there this morning. That's related to ReallyX. Oh, and ReallyX.io actually on there, macking it hard. But B Drive and then these ones and these ones and these ones. So Twitch with 4.8. There's no Tonic Pow. What was the other one we saw the other day? Peer Games. What's the other one that's got apps ranking by performed actions? I can't remember what it was. I'll have to go back and remind myself. But yeah, looking good. No longer just a weather app, as these shitcoiners used to say. I'd like to see their explanation of it now. Absolutely hilarious. Right, and Crypto Quant. Oh, look at that. So it looks like they might have stopped dumping for a little bit, but the trend carries on down. And, you know, the core coin price keeps going up. You know, again, there's no value in that whatsoever. It's a massive bubble. A massive bubble. They have no idea what's coming. I was listening to some shitcoiners this morning talking about, you know, how they thought it was great and how they thought, you know, $1 trillion market was too big to fail. I was just like, oh my God. They've got no idea how big this bubble is. You know, in fact, I might find that chart where we can actually compare the biggest bubbles in history. In fact, let me do this now. Why not? Why not? Let's have a quick look. See if I can find this picture in my images, in my library. Here we go. All files. Right. Let's see how quickly we can find this then. I mean, the biggest bubbles in history. It's pretty great. Well, I mean, well, we know what we're witnessing here. I mean, none of these shitcoiners have a clue. Got it. I think this is it. Oh, look at this. Oh, yeah. I want to send that to myself, not save it. There we go. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. So this is Bitcoin, as in like, you know, core coin. I mean, look at that. So we've got the Tulips, the South Sea Company, that's the Mississippi company, and the .com bubble. And look, and the Tulip. Look, the Tulip bubble, obviously people think is the biggest bubble in history. Look, Bitcoin absolutely dwarfs it. Or should I say core coin? It's an insult calling it Bitcoin. It's core coin. I mean, look at that. It's huge. It's massive. It's massive, and these are the biggest bubbles in history. Amazing, but we know that's why CSW called it the Tulip Trust, because he knew that's what it was going to be created. Because if Bitcoin is centrally controlled, it has no value. So with it not being centrally controlled, it means it can be tampered with. But the issue is when you tamper with it, you crash its fundamental value, which is its economic value, to zero because it's no longer a commodity. It's a security. So he knew people were going to tamper with it. So he knew that a bubble was going to be formed. And the Tulip Trust was Bitcoin's insurance policy. But luckily, I don't think he's going to use that anymore. But it was there if necessary. But now I don't think it needs it. We will outcompete them naturally. You know, he will not. He doesn't need to destroy them. But yeah, there we go. So that's Crypto Quant. And Flipside Crypto, again, just watching these movements here of BTC. That's April 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7, 8, 9, and the last one, here we go, 10. Oh, and look at that. Look at that. Lambs to the slaughter. They have no idea what's going on. Again, massive bubble that we just looked at. What's on chain? Here we go. Yeah, Hal and Tathor macking it out. Tal and Hathor. It's early in the morning. Need some more coffee. Yep, looking good. Looking good. Estimated next block size 4.1 megabytes. Nice. Let's have a look at Joho's meme pool. All this data being cleared, considering Bitcoin has got over 80% of the block size. This data is being cleared without any problems whatsoever. Compare that to Corecoin. What a joke. It purposely prevented it from scaling, so it's useless. But people don't understand when something is useless, it's worthless. You know, crazy. Talking about something worthless, we will have that chart demonstrated here on TX Street. So there is currently 87 megabytes of data stuck in the BTC Corecoin meme pool, which they are trying to clear using 1 megabyte blocks every 10 minutes. What a joke. And ETH transactions again, I mean, just utter shit show. But the median transfer fee on Ethereum, $4. I mean, I just don't understand how these people think it's actually got any value whatsoever. They just don't know what they're doing. I mean, what, Vitalik created this when he's 21. What does a 21-year-old know about commodities and securities? Like, seriously, he's a computer geek. You know, doesn't mean he's got any real-world knowledge and experience to understand the difference between a commodity and a security. He's probably never heard of the Howey test. You know, the SEC versus Howey. But yeah, I mean, it's utter shit show. So I do find it funny. And talking about shit shows, you know, Tether being printed, pumping up the price of Corecoin. Again, we've got, I mean, this is fiat currency. This is the US dollar just being printed by the Fed, the central authority. But it's not doing anything. It's not stimulating the economy. As we can see, it's not been doing anything since Q1 2007. There we go. Which means, so where's the money going if it's not stimulating the economy? It's going into stores of value and the stock market, creating another bubble. So now we've got Tether creating a bubble in Corecoin, and we've got the Fed creating a bubble in the stock market. It's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. But there we go. Knowing that Bitcoin is the only way out of this mess, literally catching it just in time, how are we feeling about it? Feeling good. Oh, and CoinGecko also registering the price at $270. Up 8.3%. Woohoo! Looking good. That's real value. That's why I get excited about the price here. Because price is the last thing to move. Therefore, it is the least of all metrics that matter. So when it does move, it's an indication of all the hard work that's come in before. Because it's not a pump. It's not a bubble. It's genuine. We'll have a look at the depth chart. Whoa, look at this. Oh, I thought that was a 277 just then. Can't see through my glasses. 272 registered there on the depth of the chart. So that is the balance between the bids and the asks. There's about $5 million roughly in the market at the moment. $5.1 million of asks, those people who are willing to sell, and $5.3 million of those willing to buy at a lower price should they match. Wow. Okay, so we've got CoinGecko saying 270, Live Coin Watch saying 272, and Preve saying 274. All right, so we'll go with 272 for now then. And the morning run, this is the shit show on Bitcoin. Seriously, look at the trading volume in Sugarcoin. You can't be serious. $11,000 in Sugarcoin. Seriously. But the price is still 1 cent. I mean, like, these are not NFTs. These are fungible tokens. They have no value. These are literally proof of concept. Nobody should be buying, trading, or selling them. You know, all they have is comedy value, which is why I'm laughing at them. You know, but each to their own. You know, if you want to trade it and buy it, I mean, whatever. Oh dear, you know. Anyway, let's have a look at the shitcoin market. Oh, core coin, touch it. Oh, look at that. You know, I wonder where that pump came from, like out of nowhere. I wonder if it's the fact that Tether just simply made up $2.2 billion the other day. No coincidence here. Absolute crap. Just, I mean, look at that. Look, it's not a natural. There's no value in it. No one's using it, and so there's no reason for the market to do that. Like, it's Tether. The entire thing is Tether. None of these shitcoiners want to admit it. They'll just be like, oh, you know, all I'm hearing is institutional investors and family offices. Absolute bullshit. It's all Tether. All Tether. So anyway, let's have a look. Let's have a quick look at that on the week. Where is it on the week? See, look, it's gonna. Oh, see, look, it's actually up on the week. So that means it'll be up on the month. Oh, look at that. See, look, shitcoiners, that they wouldn't have been happy with what's going on. They're gonna have to do something. But because they're shitcoiners with shit for brains, they don't know. They don't understand value. They don't understand utility. They don't understand what blockchain technology is. So the only thing they know is like stupid shit like noise.cash, pretending that they've got, you know, fake volume on their network, which is what Charlie Lee did. You know, Charlie Lee was just faking the volume at Coinbase to make it look like his coin had, you know, utility, and then people started buying it because they were speculating on it. It's absolute bullshit. Absolute bullshit. I mean, look at this. Like, you know, Polkadot with a market cap of $41 billion. And it's proof of concept. It's not even been released yet. You can't use it. It's insane. But, you know, we know this. Let's have a look at Bitcoin. Oh, see, look, that is steady. Look, that's steady. If you ask me, I think those boys at Tether saw this and were just like, oh, shit. You know, can't let the cat out of the bag. Right, let's push the price up even more. All they're doing is kicking the can down the road. This is genuine. Look at that. I mean, look at the strength in that. Yeah, there's no, I mean, obviously there's a bit of a spike in the price there. Trading pump probably. You know, but look, it's steady. You know, which is what they fear the most. Look at that. Look at that trend line. I mean, that's a weak trend line. Well, the weak trend line. I mean, look at this. But look at this on the month. Look, a few dirty traders doing trading pumps, probably trying to suppress the price. But look at that. We're above that previous pump now. There is real volume here. Massively exciting. You know, it's about time. But yeah, I mean, you can get excited about this because it's genuine. You know, great stuff. All right, let's have a look at my YouTube performances. 392 subscribers. Thank you very much. I think that's up. An additional 2, maybe, or 1 from the day before. Thank you very much for that. Let's have a look at my videos, see how our douchebags of Bitcoin are getting on. Oh, my Cold Fusion does a BSV video. There's 117 viewers. Let's see the douchebags of Bitcoin. Charlie Lee with 80. Roger Ver 98. Oh, Roger Ver knocking on triple figures. Adam Back well into triple figures. Max Kaiser, now in triple figures. Oh, Andreas Antonopoulos now in triple figures. Check it out. And I do believe Samson Mao is also in triple figures. Let's have a quick look. Samson Mao, triple figures, 105. Brilliant. So Samson Mao 105, Sailor 130, well into that. Not many people interested in Peter McCormack. He's a douchebag. But Andreas Antonopoulos, 3 figures now. Yeah, great stuff. Great stuff. Loving that. Okay, let's have a look at, oh, an extra 2 followers on Streamanity. Excellent, thank you very much. Again, made over $1 on my video yesterday. Thank you very much. Covers the upload. Super duper. Loving that. Let's have a look on Twitch then. We go to Acorn Stacks. Here we go. Right, so we've got new users. Whoa, 568. 568 new users in 24 hours. That is huge. That's huge because it's getting consistent. It's getting really consistent. I just we could. I want to see like overall users. Oh, users. Is this it? Users. 39,000. No, because they're well over 40,000 now. Where they're on live, I saw 43,000. Yeah. What? Like 580 yesterday. All right. So yeah, look at that. 44,500. Oh, new follower. Followers. 349. Let's have a look. Alright, so it looks like I've got two new ones overnight. Very good. So we'll be knocking on 350 soon. Exciting stuff. Oh, look, earned 150 quid. More than I ever earned on Twitter. But talking of Twitter, let's have a quick look at that now. Let's have a look at Ruthie. How is she doing? Has she got over 960? Will Twitter allow her tweet to get over 960? Let's have a little look here. 956. Would you believe that? Almost, this figure's such a regular. All right, let's check out our man Satoshi. Has he got over 73 today? 72.8. Twitter just restricting followers. Outrageous, absolutely outrageous. And we've seen a pump in the price of Core Coin. Let's have a look at Tether whale alerts. 21 minutes, 22 minutes, 34 minutes, 41, 54, 1 hour, 2 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, 5 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours. Oh, no printing yet. What's going on? People asleep at the wheel. 8 hours. No printing? What's going on? 12 hours. No printing from any of these shitcoins. What is up with that? 13 hours. 14 hours. Oh, there we go. What's this? USDC, another 75 million. Why not? Literally just people printing their own money. It's crazy. This is why they wouldn't let politicians get control of the money printers, because they would just simply do what these shitcoiners are doing, just printing money for themselves. It's insane. Binance USD, another 16 million. Why not? You know, just for lols. 17 hours, 18 hours, 19 hours, 20 hours, nearly there. Any tether printing? 21 hours, 21, 22. 22, 22, a lot of movement 22 hours ago, 23, and we're there. There we go. No, oh, look at the USDC, another 68 million dollars. Oh my goodness. Stablecoin printer, have we missed anything? No, I mean $76 million from Binance, 27 million from USDC. And 167 million Binance coin. Oh my god. Actually, I might Glassnode alerts. Yeah, I'll follow that one. Nice. Let's see what they've got on there. It's just got a few charts that they share with everybody. Uni numbers of exchange deposits hourly chart. All right, I'll have to have a look at those. Right then, peeps, that is us up to date with the figures. Shout out to people in the chat box. Starting from the top, Keith Fellows, Stubbzug, Wi-Fi, and Herekin124, and Arcade Rob, all in the house. Right, hope you enjoyed today's figures. Stay tuned for a bit of comedy news this afternoon, and the main show live at 5. Catch you guys later. Get paid for posting your pics on Relica. Download the app now at www.getrelica.com. Get your tweet etched on Twitch, forever on the Bitcoin blockchain. Do it today at www.jointwitch.com. BuyBSV.live, the best place to buy Bitcoin SV online. Support independent content creators on micropayment platforms such as Streamanity, Twitch and Relica. We should profit from our data, not the large corporations who track, monitor and sell it. If you enjoy the Bitcoin content that I produce, please support me by heading over to www.sirtoshi.tv, where you can keep up to date with all the latest news, gossip and content as it's created. Thanks very much. To get started in Bitcoin, go to freebsv.com, where you can claim your free Bitcoin. Then head over to Twitter and follow @IamSirToshi, where you can take part in his very generous and world famous free giveaways. The future of advertising meets the power of Bitcoin at Tonic Pow. Get paid for posting advertising campaigns to your social media profiles. Go to www.tonicpowads.com.